Right, I'll get rid of that, so you can see. You can see everything.
Thanks, Vladimir.
All right. Just waiting to see what happens with the stream. What's the normal time it takes? I need to take off her and I need to change my splash screen, don't I?
Yes, sadly.
Yeah. Can you see my stream happening?
No,
It's quite a delay, isn't it?
nothing's loading up yet. You sure you're streaming?
Yeah, it's on the start. Start streaming.
Oh, there we go.
Are we in? That's what she said. I've gone live. I have advert. I don't want to have that repeating.
Right, if you could just play, if you just sack the resources.
Oh, and see the delay.
Yeah.
Delay, 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 delay,
Okay. About a minute then.
Is it?
Yeah, probably.
That's not good, is it?
I don't think you have a choice.
How long is it normally for thingamajiggy?
About the same. Probably 30 seconds or something. So,
yeah, okay, let's have a look to see what I can do with that. Okay.
I don't think you have a choice.
No, I mean OBS is a slightly different app. Settings. Broadcast settings. Delay, I've got 0 seconds on the delay.
Yeah, I think it's Twitch.
Ah, right, okay. Alright. We have 2 people watching.
I think that's just me and you.
Probably. Yeah. Sons of a bitch. Yeah, so the problem I had, Doctor, the card doctor, scroll doctor.
Yes, patient.
Yes. Oh, I've not been very patient. The issue that I've had is that IRC started up. What was he saying? Okay.
You ran into too many big things, didn't you?
Yeah, I basically got to the point where it was a trade-off. I was basically trying to remove some of their units. So let's close this one down. Remove some of the units. I was making some headway, and then, of course, they're constantly, especially because it was energy, getting to like 7, 8, 9 resources, and then dropping big things, using removal, chipping away, and then in the end, it was just I destroyed 2 idols, almost destroyed the last one, either like 4 health or 2 health, but just couldn't get to it. So, in the end, I basically rage quit. And that's like 3 times.
Don't give up. Oh, I can't press enter without a keyboard, can it?
What?
I've got my keyboard working, so I can't press enter in IRC. Oh. Right then.
Right now, hello, Orangey. Basically, there seems to be a 1-minute delay to the stream. I almost poured water over everything then. That would have not been very funny. So, I think it's 1 minute.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30 seconds, alright, yeah. What's 30 seconds between friends?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, what you need to do, if you don't mind, Orangey, is what I want to say to you in IRC, is if you could set it up so you can create one of those without having to, create a deck page for people to comment on. Because basically, what I've been doing, and I think probably it'd be worth others doing it as well for their own articles and such, is creating one of those, but purely just for the actual image itself, because it is a lovely layout. Very nice. Just a thought, if you don't mind. So tonight, Matthew.
Yes, go.
Actually, I was actually doing it for what's that? The Stars in Their Eyes, because it's Matthew
You
Kelly.
thought that's my actual name?
Yeah, I was actually just saying Matthew because it was. Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be really crap at Scrolls.
How are you? Right. Well, first of all, let's go against the hard AI.
Right.
Let's get you going. So this could be your warm up.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Andrew. Hello, Noop. NRP.
Ooh. Right, you're losing already because that's probably the strongest turn one play in the game.
Oh, brilliant! Thanks. Rage quit.
Yeah, might as well give up. Right. What do you want to do?
I would probably do a rally, sack the rally.
Are you going to mulligan it first?
Right, yeah, that's a good point. Well, I've got Ragged into, if you're into MasterChef, I've got Ragged into Gravehawk, followed by Earthborn Mystic.
A bit of hint of mint.
With a hint of rumble in my tumble. I'm thinking that there is a curve there. Fours, I think the fours are quite weak in this deck, aren't they?
Four's your strongest then.
Oh, are they my fault? No, it's threes that's the weakest, isn't it?
Well, they're all strong.
Well, no, I mean in the sense of the quantity of the amount that I'm essentially going into my deck.
In terms of quantities, these.
Yeah.
You've only got 6.
But I probably, that's what, 3-4 turns, so it's going to be a case of me getting into a long enough time for me to try and get one of those.
So are you going to keep it or not?
I want to stick with it.
Okay, so what are you going to sack?
That's safe. I'm going to sack the rally.
Okay, off you go. What are you going to sack it for?
Growth resource?
Good.
It's a great start.
Do you play the Ragged Wolf?
I'm not sure on the value of it, but who's going to be attacking first is when my poor maths comes in.
Says no.
Yeah, this is just it, you see.
You want to combine it with Crimson Ball and Enchantment.
Wait a minute, was that Father? Father?
Father?
Calling me from the heavens there, that little voice in my head.
You're like 13 years older than me.
How dare you? With your truth.
You're actually my father.
With your truth, probably, yes. In some areas of the country. Right, yeah, well, I was basically thinking I was going to keep Ragged. Because, as we said when we were building this last night.
Good. That's a good start.
It's a removal, isn't it? It's my only removal. So that's me. Hopefully the hard AI is not getting too upset by the amount of time it's taking me.
Ooh.
Right, okay. I've got me 4. That's good. Rumble is of no use to me at this point. So I'm going to sack Rumble.
Good.
Gravehawk is what I'd be placing. It can take 1 bit of damage from the Ripper.
Yeah, but why would you want it to?
Yeah, I mean, this is just it. There's no point in putting it down because that's a poor trade, isn't it?
It is. Well, if you put it down the middle, it is, but you can put it somewhere else.
See, I'm thinking of possibly the, row 5, middle.
Okay, go.
I'm just making sure. I learnt from Twitchmatic that. Let me just uncover all this. I learned from Twitchmatic that you don't. Christ, I just went off on a tangent then in my own head.
You don't forget what you're going to say.
Yes, you try and make it as entertaining as possible for the people who are watching by forming full sentences.
I always find that full sentences are very, very.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Right, okay, now I want to be trying to do some damage. That's actually probably one of the best starts that they can have, isn't it?
If it had a turn 2 player, it'd been quite good. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
not too bad. Well, what do you want to do this turn? What's your goal this turn?
Right, my goal is to start damaging before he starts putting down too many creatures.
Right.
So my thought would be, I want to move the Gravehawk up, possibly to the front.
Right.
Start placing units in the middle row.
Right.
And
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh no. Well, Gravehawk's only got 1 attack. If it had 7, then sure. Problem is, if you move up, he can either run away if he does feel like he's just dead, or he's going to kill you. And you have no way of buffing up the Gravehawk either.
Hmm.
So that'll be a bit pointless. So your best play is to stay where you're on.
Right. See, that's difficult, you see, because my thought is that I want to be destroying those two. So it would
But
be...
you wouldn't be destroying those two, would you?
Well, by the time he gets there...
Well, how are you going to do that?
Right, okay. Gravehawk goes to front of row 4.
Yeah.
Alright. I put Ragged Wolf on the row 3 back. Kinfolk Ranger on row 3 middle.
Yeah.
Ragged Wolf does 1 damage to Blightbearer.
Yeah.
On the next turn, Gravehawk would be up to the front middle.
Yeah.
And would be attacking. And then potentially I could then do some damage there. It's a long shot, isn't it?
It's an awful idea.
Okay.
Your best play is to get Earthborn Mystic out, because that way you get another creature.
Because I get what, sorry?
You get another creature out that way. It's pretty strong.
Right, okay.
The problem with what your plan would be is, well, he can run away, and then you're just like, okay, now what?
Right.
That'd be a waste of a Ragged Wolf or something.
Oh, okay.
And you've got Kinfolk Veterans to get you back in the middle, see that's
Yeah. So just I'm going to have to play the waiting game.
yeah. So you sack Kinfolk Ranger because you want to keep Ragged Wolf,
Yeah.
and you go Earthborn Mystic behind Brave Wolf.
I move that one forward.
No.
I don't have to worry about any sort of Maya curses or that at all, do I?
Well, doubt it. Don't want it.
Only because you know this deck.
Oh, that was a tougher turn than I expected.
Well, this is just it. You gain momentum. I'm like a tanker. You know, I start off slow, I gain momentum, and then ultimately you can't stop me. Well, I stop.
You're like a nutter. Right, now what do? Do you go Wetland Ranger or Bear? You sack Ragged Wolf.
Sack Ragged Wolf.
Yeah. But do you go Wetland Ranger or do you go Bear?
You love Wetland Ranger. You love it a lot.
We had a thing, yeah.
We've got humans on the board. So Striped Fangbear with its Relentless would be good.
It was.
So I'm thinking, but Wetland Ranger, when it attacks, and it attacks a lot, it increases damage. So I'm thinking Wetland Ranger. Move. I'm probably put all of them on the row 4.
Yeah, you do want them on that row.
Right, so Wetland Ranger at the front.
If you want to go Wetland Ranger, sure.
Yes, Wetland Ranger, then Grave. This is painful, isn't it? And then Mystic up at the back.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
All right. Oh dear.
I don't think there's a wrong answer of what turn 4 creatures to put down.
Right.
Right. What have you got in your hand?
Veta, Fangbear, and Veteran. Now I can get rid of the Cursemonger. I'm thinking basically I need to sack possibly Veta for 5.
Yep, good. Do that.
I need Veteran and probably Mystic. So Veteran front, Mystic at the back. Leave Wetland Ranger there and move Gravehawk down to
Okay,
here.
That way you kill a Ripper as well.
Oh, alright, so if I move the Wetland Ranger up, I can kill the Ripper as well, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Ah,
Um,
right, okay. Yeah, I was too busy thinking about the increase in thingamajiggy in attack.
right, you see how you now control the middle?
I do! You see, I was lost before.
You've got to get your timing right.
Mm.
You were lost and now you're found.
I was going to sing that exact same thing. How sad is that?
Right. What do you say?
With Crimson Bull, I can take out both of those creatures.
Almost.
Pardon?
You won't be able to kill the Lifestealer.
What is it? Is it +2? Oh, it's +2. For some reason I thought it was +3. Okay.
Oh, you also thought burn cost 3 a few days.
Yeah, alright. Do you want me to cry?
Yeah, no. No.
Okay, yeah, so I can take out Cursemonger. It'll mean that my Wetland Ranger...
Cursemonger. Blightbearer.
Not Blightbearer, alright. It'll take out Blightbearer.
Good.
But... Dang, 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 dang. That'll mean that the Wetland Ranger is going to start getting poisoned.
It would, but
It'll still last for a few
your stuff's
more.
going to get poisoned eventually anyway, so you've got to sacrifice a creature.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna sack for Scrolls, Striped Fangbear. Whether you like it or not, god damn it.
Ooh.
I get a Ragged Wolf, which means I can then finish off.
You could, or you could sacrifice for Ragged Wolf to kill the Blightbearer instead, that way Wetland Ranger survive.
Yes. You've played this game before, haven't you?
And then you can move your middle row down as well. That way they're all threatening Lifestealer.
But then they're going to be in the Maya Curse range, aren't they?
That's true.
So I'll move them up.
Well, you can move your Veteran down then.
Yes.
And move your Wetland Ranger near for Mystic up.
Yes. I will do that.
Because that's what you thought about.
That's an excellent idea. Now, what's very important I don't do is cast Crimson Bull and then put my... I've done that before a few times.
Good.
Alright. Okay.
That looks okay to me.
Yeah, I'd have liked to have killed the Lifestealer, but I suppose this way I...
You probably could have, but then next turn you could have the Earthful Mystic to get an enchantment and it would have kept your Ranger alive that way. Lifestealer's dead, it would appear.
Aha! Yes, of course. Right, okay, now Champion Ring wouldn't necessarily help me a huge amount now, but Breaker certainly would.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to sack Champion Ring for scrolls.
Right.
Is anything enchanted at the moment? Oh, it's all just the Wetland Ranger, isn't it, at the moment?
Correct.
Um,
Your Gravehawk's enchanted.
so it is with the Maya Curse.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun! So I've got a choice either the Kinfolk Brave with Earthen Testament.
Well, first of all, do you want to ping the Earthborn Mystic to join the enchantment?
Sorry, mate, you're not
Sorry.
clearest.
I was away. Do you want to ping your Earthborn Mystic to draw an enchantment? Is that a good idea?
I'm just wondering. See, I'm just wondering. Basically, it's worth getting 1 damage on the Blightbearer. Oh, sorry, getting 3 damage onto it, so it brings it down to 1 health. So certainly, if I get a Ragged Wolf later, I can finish it off.
I'd say that's a waste.
Yeah, that's a way or the waste.
I would get an enchantment from the Mystic first. See what you draw.
Oh, I see. Sorry, yes, get an enchantment from the Mystic first. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I do apologise. I didn't quite hear. Right, okay, so Stagheart. Alright, so yeah, okay, so if I basically was to then Stagheart somebody, like for instance the Mystic themselves, and then do Earthen Testament, that's now an increased damage, also gives a bit more protection to
You
Mystic.
don't need to play. You can just play Breaker and Brave this turn is better.
Yeah?
Yeah. And next turn you can do that sort of play.
Right, okay. So you're acting as if it's like a rally then?
Mm-hmm. So I'll just go like Brave, Bind a Ragged Wolf and Breaker Top Right or something.
Right. So I was just looking at Ice Cream saying that the aspect ratio on the cam seems a tiny bit off. Yeah, what I've done is, basically, is if I click on the video capture device, edit scene, and you can see that there, I've actually, it's wider than the scroll, so I've had to sort of push it into the little box there. So that's the reason why it's like that.
Come on, what are you going to do this turn?
Right, sorry. Right, okay. Now I obviously need to use the kinfolk on that one. That's going to do nothing. It's probably going to die this next turn.
It is going to die, isn't it?
There's no problems with me pushing these two to the center. So I'm thinking Breaker where the wetland is, and kinfolk where the mystic is.
Okay.
Would that be a problem?
I would say you want the Brave on the middle row.
Right. So do it basically just literally leave them as they are, apart from putting Breaker and Brave in there.
Move the Wetland Ranger down to where you wanted it.
Right.
Generally, you want, if you have all your minions with 1 countdown on the middle row, that way he can't move his Blightbearer up because they will be able to attack it.
God, this game's got so much depth, hasn't it?
So if you imagine that you had 3 creatures on that middle row, and well, if you had creatures if he had 3 creatures on the bottom row,
Yeah.
and you control the top 3 lanes,
Hmm.
if you kept on having creatures on the middle row with 1 countdown, he can't move up, can he?
Hmm.
Because he's constantly under threats from stuff in the middle. So here's your opportunity.
Right.
Do something.
Yes, it does. Now, I think what I'll do, I don't need Rumble.
No, you don't.
Bum, 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 bum. So, sack.
It's not too bad. There's a sexy plan.
Right. Well, I'm thinking.
Do you like sexy plays, Gary?
I like sexy plays. I'm thinking that I would. What's that? Yeah. Earthborn Mystic would actually bring Gravehawk up to 4.
It would, yes.
But I'll need to get all these sons of bitches out of the way when I.
Yes,
So
it's probably
move
best to move
these.
it to the left instead of the middle.
Yeah. So move these to the right.
Yeah.
And perhaps Kinfolk Veteran the.
What?
Oh, I can't do that. Of course, can't because Earthborn.
There's also the Earthborn Mystic's good because then you can trade Gravehawk for Blackbearer. If Gravehawk's going to get poisoned, it will die, but that way the Marcus goes away as well. So that would be a good thing.
And Earthen Testament to get an attack out of.
Attack out of what? Nothing's enchanted.
I suppose there's nothing, is there, really, apart from that one? Yeah. It's only that one that's enchanted. So Stagheart somebody then.
You could Stagheart something.
Right, what would I Stagheart?
Probably Stagheart the Brave.
Yeah. If I was a Stagheart, what would I be?
Well, his removal includes Soul Steal, and that means things with 2 health die. So if you can take things off 2 health,
yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah. Good point, well made. Right, okay, so let's get ready to grumble.
No.
I didn't really need to do that, did I?
Probably wanted to move it up. Well, you've done it now. So.
I've done it now. There's no come back from it now. No take backsies.
That's a nice 6 attack brave you've got there.
That's a nice 6 attack brave you have there. You know what I need now? Rally.
No, you don't.
Well, maybe I don't then.
Right. Now, can you GG? Is a question. Yes, you can. I think. No, you can't.
Right, I can. Bum 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 bum. Have I got?
Oh, you're so close. Yet so far.
No, I can do it.
Can you?
Brave and.
I'd be impressed if you can.
Brave and Veteran to row 4.
Yeah.
And then Kinfolk. No, it's fucking 9, isn't it? Damn you, maths!
Have you sacked for scrolls yet?
No. Gravehawk.
That's a good idea. Do that first. Now you win.
Well, if I.
Now you win.
Right, so am I right in saying that it's Veteran and Brave to row 4?
No.
I suppose there's different ways to do this, isn't it?
No.
Right, what I'll do is I'll do what I think, alright?
No, don't. Don't do what you think.
Well, it's alright, it's only against the hard AI.
No, what you think is how do I win here? And you can, so you need to work it out.
You see, basically I've got 10 points for there.
So what do you do on the top?
Um,
Well, I guess you